Hello and welcome to Plane Mechanics Simulator. Today we're working on the Hawker Hurricane. Now this is chapter 2 of the Plane Mechanics Simulator little campaign that they have going on. Whereas chapter 1 was the Tiger Moth, Spitfire, and Mosquito. Now, having done all that, it does mean that we have all of the, oh shoot, wrong button. Yep. Alright, let's try that again. So, because I have completed chapter 1, I have a bunch of the upgrades and stuff so that we don't have to sit there forever waiting for people to undo bolts and stuff on this engine. Now, as you can see, our objective is to refuel the aircraft. So we're going to come over here, let's refuel tank 1, and alright, there's tank, oh that's not tank 1, is it? Any case, let's refuel that tank, pull the hose out, and let's refuel, that was 3, let's refuel 2, this has got to be on the fuselage then. Right? Nope, it's there. Oh, where's 1 then? Huh. Wonder where tank 1 is gonna be. This is my first time working on the Hurricane, as this is the first mission of the Hurricane. Most likely going to be a quick one, as it is just a refueling mission. Fueling always takes a while. And there's the one. I do wish that they had different fuel tanks for the wings and the main fuel tank and such. That would be neat, but yeah, it is what it is. This game is very realistic in other aspects. So let's just take a quick look at this engine. See what we've got here. Can I undo those panels? No, I cannot. Alright, just this panel. Now let's just see. Oh, it looks like a Merlin engine. It looks like it's the exact same engine that's inside the Spitfire and the Mosquito, so it's not going to be anything really different from the other ones. The main difference is obviously going to be the guns and some of the other things with the aircraft. Such as this Hawker Hurricane is actually not all metal, such as the Spitfire and the Mosquito was. As you can see back here, this is a canvas tail, and I'm sure that there's some other, well, maybe there's not any other canvas parts, but the tail of this aircraft is canvas, so that's gonna create some interesting thing. And the flaps are actually down. That's a interesting note. Alright, let's now assign to confirm to say that yes, we have refueled the aircraft. Perfect job. And as you can see, our map points, we are past the max because I have everything unlocked. Time for a routine inspection. Fill the aircraft with fuel, replace the coolant, and add oil. Alright, so this has only one oil service. Where is the oil? Oh, the oils fell down the wing? Interesting. Oh, that is a very interesting oil system. I can imagine in actuality bleeding the air out of that system would be a right pain in the ass, with all those nooks and crannies for air to stay in, and yeah, that would be a right pain to bleed. I wonder what those different modules are for the oil and where different stuff goes. The Spitfire did not, the Spitfire had an oil radiator on it, but it was not one that we could adjust or fix in game, rather. As you can see, the Hawker Hurricane, that is the radiator there. That might just be the water radiator, the coolant radiator. That's the supercharger, so I think it's very similar to Spitfire. And then it does not have, well, in-game anyway, we don't have a water radiator. Now let's refuel the aircraft again. Same old. And there we go, one tank's done. I wonder where we fill in the coolant, and I wonder what that is. Oh, that is the gun camera. So the gun camera is on the other side and a little bit ways away from the fuselage. The Spitfire was in close. And you also have these landing lights here. So Hawker Hurricane is definitely a different fighter than the Spitfire, and I'm sure it's going to have its own unique challenges. I'm really looking forward to getting into the Blenheim and the Wellington, because those will be two aircraft that I think are going to be very different, since they have radial engines versus the standard V-block engines that these have been. Now let's grab our ladder, and where can we put this ladder? Right there. Let's climb it. There's the left wing outer. Where do we fill the coolant? Oh, right there, coolant access. Huh. Okay, and that's right on the supercharger. What? Oh, and that is an interesting. Okay, I did not know that did that in inspection mode. Learning new things every day. Alright, let's put that there, and let's go and grab the coolant. Here. Alright, here's yep. Alright, climb the ladder. Get close enough to pour said coolant. Alright, that is also one wild coolant system. I can imagine bleeding that one of air would also be a pain, although I don't think it's as important as it is with the oil. And yeah, I just threw that one out again. Alright, let's see here. Pour the coolant in, and there we go. Good. Let's put that down, and let's put the cap back and shut the hatch. Alright, all tasks complete, signed and confirmed. These are some very, very easy beginner tasks to do. So let's now continue and see what we've got going on next. Had a little trouble landing. Looks like the left wheel was damaged, and also there a few cracks in the cockpit. Ooh, replaced the batteries in the radio and cracks in the cockpit. Damn. That guy is certainly having some issues. Is that a graphical? Nope, that's actually just the slide of the cockpit. So the windscreen, or is it just the cockpit door that we have to replace? I don't know. Can I replace the windscreen? No, it does not appear that I can. It's also cool that they have that little mirror there, so you could look behind you. And now, how do I lift this aircraft? Here's a jack. Let's grab the jack. Ah, jack goes right in the center. Nice. Alright, let's lift the aircraft. And what wheel was damaged? I think it was... Alright, that wheel. So let's take this wheel off. And we have some brake pads too. Are they okay? Yes, the brake pads are all okay there. And then let's take a look at the tail wheel. Tail wheel seems to be fine, as I cannot currently inspect it. Okay. So we will not have to be replacing the tail wheel on this aircraft. Now, is that the battery cover? That is not something that I can take up, neither is that. Huh, where is the battery cover? That's the gun port and everything. Ah, I can open up this radio hatch. Okay. Now we can take out the radio, open up the door, and take out the battery. Now just double check to make sure that we cannot repair anything manually, and I just set up the harmonization point. Yeah. Got the door and everything there. Replace all the parts. Good. Now let's add that wheel back on. Good. Task complete. And you saw how quickly all those went on. That is because, again, I already did some of the game, so I already have a lot of the points unlocked. Let's get that radio battery in, close the door, shelving, and this door. I really wished I could open up the other side, the hatch here. That looks like that should be the actual battery hatch, like what we had on the Spitfire, but oh well, it is what it is. Spitfires was all back at the tail, which is very interesting. Let's not to confirm. All these are very easy, so I'll probably do a couple more of these. Alright. Perfect job. So, continue to create. Just because these are so quick and easy. Yeah, we've all been recording for 11 minutes, so we've been hitting these all out. So, check that there is fuel. Did we forget to refuel the aircraft that time? That sounds like something that I probably would have done, but it did say all primary tasks were complete. It's always a good idea to check fuel anyway, because making sure it's refueled is very important. Pilot kind of needs the fuel to take off. Now this Hawker Hurricane actually has quite a lot of fuel. Not as much as the Mosquito did. The Mosquito had 4 tanks, and I'm pretty sure they were all a lot bigger than the tank here inside this Hawker Hurricane. Yeah. And let's see, let's get the fuel inside the main tank. Yes, we have refueled the aircraft. Now, what else do we have to do? Harmonize the machine guns. Well, to do that, I need to take off the patch, open up the door there, open up the bridge cover, take out the belt. Oh, I actually have to... Huh. In order to access that one, I actually have to take those out. Interesting. That seems a little bit like a design flaw or an issue in terms of getting things easily. But oh well, it is what it is. Is it the same way on this one? Yes, it is. Just how they had to packed everything up together. Of course, we removed everything, so of course the ammunition has been removed from that one. That harmonization board is in fact set up right? Yes, okay. So let's climb the wing. You can see the board out there. And let's, I need to take out that ammunition belt. And let's harmonize this machine gun. It has to be that red one. You can see it highlighted there. So let's get that lined up, and let's try to get this lined up. There we go. Keyboard controls is a little bit difficult as it tends to move it quite a bit. Yes, we want to be here on this blue one now. I'm kind of surprised with how close the machine guns are together that it would have those points so spread out. But I guess the board is a lot closer than you probably would be. Although, no, that board is actually quite far away. I think that board will be right about where you want to be shooting, and it'll be right about where you want the convergence to be. See that board way out there? Actually, maybe that is a little bit close. Still, let's see here, this green one. Get the crosshairs lined up so you can get this on nice and... Yeah, alright, good. And then let's get ammunition back in, close the breech cover, ammo belt, ammo box, pull that across, get that closed. And that gives us our first look at the Hurricane's machine guns, which is quite interesting. It's also one big old gun port patch that you have to put across there. And then we also have to do this side. Climb up on the wing. Harmonize that machine gun. This is also the red for the inner one. And yeah, these machine guns are so far off. How in the world would the pilot ever be able to hit something? I apparently don't have that perfectly lined up. Come on, is that not close enough? That's gonna give it to me. There we go. Now again, keyboard is very difficult to actually get everything to line up. Now then, here we go. The blue one. Come on, come on. Oh, I don't have it perfectly lined up. There we go. Oh, come on, that should be it. There we go. Now I do wonder just how I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to this one, because they actually were very detailed in showing that this final one, the hatch doesn't open all the way, but then where does the right through the hatch and everything? You're looking through the hatch. Yeah, they've tried to be very detailed in this game. They did knock it right out of the pack. However, there are some things that still don't quite fully line up. Now let's get that ammo belt back in, breech cover done, that one in, the box. And those hatches on. Now those hatches are quite strange, and they also, you can see all those rivet dents on it, and although it is a smooth texture, I don't think that was true on the actual Hurricane. I think they actually had some pretty big old rivets there. They weren't the nice flush rivets that the Spitfire had, but the Hurricane is also an older design of aircraft. Here you can see another Hurricane, one that has already fired its guns and is tapped up. I'm a little bit surprised about that. You'd think that they would at least replace that patch there in order to help make sure that nothing went down into the machine gun barrels. However, I am going to call that a video here. One passing to be fitted to the aircraft. Say what now? What don't I have fitted to the aircraft? Gun port patch. Oh, speaking of gun port patches, yes, I have forgotten that one there. Alright, there we go. Now everything's done. Now I can sign to confirm finishing the task. And I'm going to call this episode here. Hope you all enjoyed, and feel free to join me again when we continue to work on this fantastic aircraft, the Hawker Hurricane, and continue to progress further and hopefully get to the Blenheim and the Wellington.